Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone, and my name is Ahmad Amanan Abdul Solihin, and today I will explain about what is listening assessment. So, without further ado, let's get started. What is assessing listening? It is the evaluation of person's ability to comprehend spoken language. Second, it's a complex, active process that involves first, recognizing sounds, words, and grammar. Second, interpreting meanings and the speaker's intent. Third, and last, connecting new information from what we already knew. Why is it matters? Good listening is fundamental. It's is Good listening is fundamental for communication and a key indicator of language proficiency. Think of it like hearing is physical, right? But listening is cognitive. Good assessments must go beyond just the simple recognition. It is also important because it helps us to understand not just if someone can hear a language, but if they can actually use it to make sense of the world around them. It is actually the foundation for learning to speak, read, and write. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. Here we have the core principles of need assessment. We have four key points right here. The first being authenticity. Use real-world audio from the podcast, interviews, or casual conversations that are not just a scripted dialogues. And second, we have variety. You can use different accents, speakings, and topics to test a range of skills. And then the third, context. We must provide background information to help the students to understand the situations. And then the last, clarity. We must ensure high quality audio and clear, simple instruction for every task. To get true nature of a person's listening ability, the test environment should mimic real life, such as like schools, a cafe, library, and so on. And then using variety materials prevents the test from being too easy and too hard for a specific accent. I'm looking at you, Russian. Providing context is a simple but powerful way to make an assessment more fair and accurate as it sets the stage for comprehension. Okay, let's get to the next page. A practical example of listening assessment. Okay, I will make an example of a simple example designed for as a conversation. It, to be honest, this is great for one-on-one assessment with a teacher and a student. Okay, let's get started. Let's say the student's name is Ahmad. All right. Hi, Ahmad, said the teacher. I'm going to tell you about a new game we're going to play. Listen carefully because I'll ask you about it later. The, the game is called Find the Toy. There are three toys on the table: a red ball, a yellow car, and a blue teddy bear. I'm going to hide one of them. Your job is to listen and tell me which one I hit. Are you ready? Ahmad said, yes. And then the teacher put the yellow car under the chair. Then the teacher asked, what color was the car? And then Ahmad said, yellow. And then the teacher asked again, where did I hide it? And then Ahmad said, under the chair. And then the teacher asked again, how many toys did I hide? And then Ahmad said, one. Why this works as a conversation? Because first of all, it's natural flow. The assessment is part of a real sounding conversation. I cut the conversation a bit because it'll be too long and make my laptop suffer. So yeah, I'm sorry if I don't include the other toys, but it is what it is. Simple and direct. The instructions are very short and easy to follow because I cut it. And then the last, immediate feedback. The teacher can see right away if the student, Ahmad, can understand the key pieces of information. This is very good for younger learners or those who are just starting to learn a new language. Okay, we managed to get to the end. Thank you very much for your attention, everyone. And that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.